Hello and welcome to WRX. My name is Oasis, and today, finally, I have something to show off which is very cool. It's something people have been asking for an extended period of time, especially us base and premium plebs, and that is aftermarket headlights. Something that our cars don't get from the base and the premium is the C-light coloring, or like the C-light lit up like the GT and the Limited gets, which looks really, really cool. And unlike the previous generations, the options to add that C-light is pretty much zero. There's a couple of companies, JDMuscle, looks like Aeroflow, Import Image Racing, looks like everybody is getting the first headlight that I've seen so far, and so I'm going to be showing you a clip here that I have from JDMuscle and a couple of renders from Import Image Racing, and we're just going to kind of look at it, because I will say from the get-go, I'm sold, because I love having a C-light, and that's the one thing that I didn't like about my premium and my VA was I didn't get the C-light. And we'll look at some of those options as well. So here is a quick clip on Facebook that JDMuscle posted, and it is basically the headlight unplugged, and you can kind of see how it works. There's no sequential in there, at least I don't think so. I kind of like this. I assume this is like when the car first turns on, so you've got like the light coming through and feeling it. And I know the controversial thing about this, because we can't have anything with the 22 WRX without it being controversial in some way, is the dual projectors, which is interesting. At first, I wasn't sure about that, but I'm willing to give it a pass because of the fact that I get that C-light. And I do like how the C-light is kind of cut. I like that because it breaks things up a little bit. Now, what's interesting from here is this is two renders from Import Image Racing. They were asking which version do we like. You've got the render with the C-light cut up and the dual projectors, and you've got the single projector with the C-light cut up and also possibly a sequential turn light. Now, this yet again is going to divide everybody. I think, yeah, this does look it's going to be hard to look at this after you've looked at your car for so long because you've always only had one projector, but I gotta say, it does give it a very unique look. Of course, this is more traditional, and I like the idea of having the sequential because, like, I did have it on my VA WRX, but I don't have aftermarket taillights. So then I would probably only get aftermarket headlights. But if I get this, I'm probably gonna want to get taillights to. I can't say match because I don't know what's gonna match with this, but it looks very interesting. You guys are gonna have to go if you're in this Facebook group. Definitely go in there and vote which one. I still don't really know which one. This looks really cool, but this is different. And if I've expressed my myself enough on this channel, it's I like things that are different. So I kind of like having the dual projectors. So that's really interesting. Now, people have been wondering, like, why can't you do that? Why can't you just get a C-light and put it in the headlight unit? Because of the way the headlight is made. In the past, Dynamics actually used to sell a C-light kit that you could bake your headlight, take it apart, and actually put this in. I've got a few buddies here in St. Louis that have actually done that. And I think Cody on Street Inspired, I'm pretty sure he did that on his car as well. I think I did see, you know what, now I'm trying to remember because I watched so many of his videos on his VAWs. I'm pretty sure he did that, but he's confident to do that. So I was not confident, so I actually ended up just buying an actual headlight replacement, which is what I was going to do for this as well. I was considering going with the Circuit Demon, WRX Circuit Demon. This is what I was originally going to go with, and I still kind of really like this idea. You have to send in your headlights, and they'll do that, or you can buy the headlight outright. I love the fact that it's got that little the little hexagon in there, and you can actually change the color, so it's like RGB. But it's also like, I think $900 if you send in your headlights. I think it's like a 3-week wait time on that. I was trying to see if I could line that up with like a vacation or something. So that might be an option. But before this headlight popped up, this Circuit Demon was the only option we had, because let me show you. So this is a picture of my WRX. This is what a base and a premium looks like. You can see it's got like this little area right here. This is not lit up on its own. There's actually a bulb right here that lights up the whole thing, but it just diffuses through the whole piece of plastic. So it doesn't really light up on its own. There's just a light there. Now, if you look at what the Limited looks like, the whole thing is basically an LED light, which looks really, really cool, especially at night. Now, as you can see, our projector is quite large because it's a dual projector, so it's large. So going from this to the smaller version of that, or having two smaller versions, it is going to be jarring at first. Most people are probably, if I have to guess, are probably going to like this version that has the sequentials and the single projector because it looks more normal, or what they're traditionally accustomed to. But I don't know. I've actually already reached out to JDMuscle and said, look, I'll take it. If you send me one, I will definitely put one on the car because I think it looks really cool. I think the front end already looks cool. I like the way the headlights already look. I do wish sometimes that I actually did get a Limited. Now the question is going to be is if this is going to be plug and play for Limited, because Limited does have the auto steering headlights. There's a good chance this may not be compatible. So I think this is going to be for us poor folks, our premium and base bros, who don't have the special headlights, and this is just going to be a plug and play thing. So anyway, I want you guys to jump down in the comments and tell me what you think. Yet again, something controversial, but it's cool that we have more options. I hope more headlights come out. I hope that this isn't the only one that we get. And, we're like 2.5, almost 3 years into the generation, and we haven't really seen a lot. The VA has tons of different options, and like I said, this is the very first one. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're going to be getting one of these, or if you like them, which one you like, which render you like, the dual or the single. I guess we'll see. They're saying that they're going to be out sometime in like November, December for like possibly $1,000. That's all the details that I've been able to find. So I think I'm going to get them. I think I'm finally going to bite the bullet and get them. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.